Hi everyone, welcome back to another gameplay of BTD6. New patch notes, the 8.0. So I decided to take a short overview of the new things, the balances, and commenting it. So yeah, let's take a look at it. New map, cards and darts, intermediate. And yeah, let's look at it now. So I have the game here already updated. Going to intermediate, and this is the new map. So I'm gonna just play it now, just to see the first round, to see how the Bloons behave and how they run in the map. So they're gonna do this. Okay, they're gonna pass under the bridge, and I presume they're gonna then go back again here, and then they're gonna leak. Yeah, so that's the map. Yeah, pretty simple mechanics. And yeah, it's a new map. Now reverse mode has been reversed, has been more reversed. So now the order of the round is also reversed. For example, round 13 that spawns 23 greens and 50 blues. Now it's gonna spawn, oh sorry, the usual is 50 blues and then 23 greens. And now in reverse, it's gonna spawn first the greens and then the blues. So this is pretty interesting. Unfortunately, you can play reverse only on medium, so you go only up to round 60, but nonetheless it's a pretty interesting feature. Then 3D mobs, and a new skin for Churchill, and also you gain more insta monkeys when you can complete the 100 rounds. So just taking a look to everything here. Churchill, I have already bought the skin, it's like this one, so I'm gonna select it, and then I'm gonna go here into whatever sandbox to show you the 3D mobs. Personally, I prefer the old mobs, how they were before, but yeah, whatever. So this is Churchill right here. Let's just take a look at the attack. So it's gonna be like a green missile, and let's see it by leveling up. So when you get the command detention, these red glasses, pretty cool. And then let's see level 10. Okay, and let's see then level 20 when it changes again. Oh, so that's it. So that's every how Churchill becomes when he levels up. And then yeah, the 3D mobs. So you're gonna be able to see it when the mob turns. So you can see that he turns and see the 3D stuff here. Personally, I prefer the mobs as they were before. But yeah, whatever. It's just the same. The BFBs and all the other Bloons actually have changed a lot. See now the BFB, actually you can even see almost the eye that is further. But when it turns, you can see it now. So definitely 3D stuff right there. So oh my god, again here the school not being exactly like in the middle, but with a 3D projection. And when it turns, you can see how it changes. So that's pretty much the 3D, the sense of that. DDTs, well actually DDTs again, they are pretty fast, so you can't really see them correctly, but like the mobs, they have this 3D. And then BAD, again, just the position of the eyes changes, so it gives you the impression of the 3D and also all the features of the BAD. And yeah, that's it. So that's the 3D stuff. And also it says Prince of Darkness. I don't know why. Because maybe like Prince of Darkness wasn't 3D before. I don't know. So let's try spawn here some Bloons. Yeah, so now the mobs coming out of the Prince of Darkness, those are Um, oh, my bad. Those are 3D as well. So I see the mob, the ghost mob is 3D as well. So that's what was referring to. And yeah, so now then some general bug fixes and changes. So I'm not gonna cover this because this is just some bugs overall. Other than there are some cool things though. Um, First one, this one. So now Wall of Fire is gonna do the damage not as fast as before. So I don't really know what this means, but now maybe the damage is like spread. Yeah, it's different. And yeah, that was the only one that I think it was worth looking at. And also Ezili, some changes to Ezili. Now she can no longer strip properties from purple bloons, and her leveling up is being fixed, so she's gonna level up slower. And yeah, that's pretty much it. All the other ones are like bug fixes. And let's look at the balance changes. I'm gonna go fast here because there is a ton of them, and I cannot really like cover them all. Crossbow Master now has shots sooner. So instead of having one crit every 10 hits, now it's gonna have one crit every 8 hits. So this is the meaning of this. The Bionic Boomerang, more damage to the mobs, okay. Run Impact will now refresh stun when hitting stun bloom. So this is actually important because before the bombs couldn't what it was, the Bloon Crush or just the 4-0, okay. So now this Bloon Impact, if I get here faster reload earlier, like for example a mob, well, a mob can't be stunned by 4-0 bomb, but for example a ceramic was stunned, and then if the bomb through the attack the ceramic again, but the ceramic was like halfway stunned, it didn't refresh the stun. So the ceramic now can like move and then it gets stunned again. But now, because the bomb now refreshes the stun, now the stun is gonna be added to the one that is left. So in this way the ceramic can move a lot less, and that's great. And I think it works as well for mobs because of the fact that you can refresh now the stun. Yeah, see this? This is a perma stun on the mob. And it should work for every bloon. Yeah, the BFB also is perma stun. Let's look at the oh my god. Yeah, also the oh my god is perma stun. Okay, so this actually has a huge impact on the game. Well, the BAD can't be stunned, so that's pointless to say. And yeah, that's it. So the fact that now the bomb can refresh the stun means that now the mobs are stunned forever. So this is interesting. Attack shooter, more attack speed, base, and also this one is pretty interesting. So the 5th upgrade in the first path has now an additional attack. It's gonna launch a meteor at the strongest bloon in the map, cooldown 7 seconds, and it's gonna do 700 damage. It's gonna fly at 100 in speed, so the missile speed. 1 of pierce, so it's gonna pierce only 1 bloon, so it's gonna damage only 1 bloon each time. But the range is infinite, so it doesn't really matter if for this meteor if the bloons are in range or not on the attack shooter. So let's do like this, right? Let's go with a BFB. So you can see, wait, what? Wait a second here. So I'm spawning here a BFB. You can see the meteor, but the meteor destroyed the BFB right away. Are you kidding? And here, like, there were 4 mobs, I think, everyone on top of the other one, so you couldn't like see the 4 of them. But okay, let's start with the Omega here. So this meteor, wait, I'm gonna just do this, okay. So I'm gonna place it again. I wanna see the damage from this meteor. gonna spawn here at Zomagad and let's see the damage. Okay, so 700 damage to the Zomagad as it says in the patch. And it's 700 each hit. And yeah, it attacks not that fast, but then when the balloons are in range, is also the damage from the attack shooter itself. So it could be pretty interesting, this extra attack. But I'm pretty sure that against the BAD it's not gonna do 700 damage. Oh yeah, also against the BAD. Okay, so the BAD does not reduce the damage from it. Okay, well, I'll take it. Glue Gunner, the Bloon Sovereign now tick is increased by 1. Okay, additional damage well glued. Super glue price is reduced, but the slow percentage also is reduced. So now the glue is not gonna immobilize the mobs, but it's gonna just reduce their speed by 90%. But also now, interesting, the mob damage is gonna be 50. So the glue gunner now not only is gonna slow the mobs, but also is gonna damage them. So that's actually pretty interesting, because the price is less. The slow is a little less, but at the same time now it deals damage. So let's try here with a BFB. Look at the ticks here. 50, 100. Oh, there is also another tick. What? Is 5, but then there is also like a 6, 7. And as you can see, the mob class balloons are not totally immobilized. They can like move, but they move slower. So that's pretty weird. Okay, so I don't really understand here. So a ceramic here is, because it's being attacked completely, is like immobilized. But then when the ceramic pops, yeah, here some balloons start moving, see? I don't really know this. So some balloons are glued, but they're moving. Some other balloons are glued and they're not moving. Especially the balloons that are attacked. Those glues don't move. Those balloons don't move. I don't know, maybe already a bug or something else. Wall of Fire price is reduced, but now the damage has been fixed. So, yeah. Wall of Fire, well, the Dragon's Breath, now it's attacks faster, and the Phoenix deals more damage. Okay. Oh, also this one, the Ninja, yeah, this is a huge change. Now the bomb detonation is reduced by 1 second, so the bomb from the Ninja is gonna detonate faster. So this one right here. So instead of 4 seconds, now boom, 1, 2, 3, and it destroys. Then it plays another one, and so on. But not only that, the 5th upgrade now, the sticky bomb is gonna now stun the mobs for 1 second before the bomb explodes, the sticky bomb. But also there is another stun now, because the flash bomb now is gonna be able to stun mob class plus as well for 25 of the duration. So if I go here, yeah, it doesn't say for how much time it stuns the balloons, but if I get now the 5th upgrade, the balloons are gonna be stunned in 2 different ways. Let's try here with yeah, oh my god. So the bomb, the sticky bomb, is gonna actually stun the Zomagat. So you can see it there that when he applies the sticky bomb, the Zomagat is stunned for a little bit. Okay, the Zomagat layer is already popped. But now also the flash bomb is gonna stun just a little bit the mobs. See that? So that's like 2 stuns in 1. So yeah, this is a huge thing. And also the flash bomb is increased by 5, by 4. So yeah, huge buff for the Master Bomber. Definitely trying it out for the next gameplays. Permabury increase from 10 to infinite. I don't really get this because the duration should already be infinite. So I don't know. Cooldown reduced, cripple mob cost reduced. ballistic missile fire rate is increased by half a second, but then with the 5th upgrade, the missile rate becomes 0.5 seconds. So that's a huge attack speed. I cannot even show you now here because this map has no water, so I need another map. This one. Yeah, it's the same. So let's see now the submarine right here. 1, 2, and 3. So this missile, so the 3rd upgrade, now the missile is gonna be fired faster. So this attack speed right here that you're seeing, this is faster. There isn't a change to the 4th upgrade, so the attack speed is kept. But now, when you get the 5th upgrade, now the attack speed is 4 times faster. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, super fast. So this is also a pretty interesting buff. The attack speed is very, very high here. It's 4 times higher. The commander now buffs itself. Okay, this is important. And double attack rate as well. So now the commander itself is gonna benefit from the extra piercing damage. So that's a good thing. But now also this commander is gonna attack as well 2 times faster than its sub-alternatives, like the 4th one, right? So let's spawn here at Omega and let's check it out. But it's pretty slow, so I'm gonna just do a BFB. Just so in that way it's gonna come faster. Long range, okay, let's get here long range. And I'm gonna just compare the 2 different attack speeds. Their peers, they're both buffed. They're both buffed now. But let's see the different attack speed. I couldn't see it clearly though. So I'm gonna just spawn one mob here with the commander. Okay. And let's do now just a 4th. Well, 204. I just want to see the different attack speed. Oh yeah, it's attacking definitely slower. Yeah. Not only is the less damage because of this, right? The pierce and damage. It's not only that, but also the attack speed. Okay, so that's good. Monkey Ace. Some changes to never missing targeting. So now the projectile lifespan is bigger, the speed is bigger, and the homing has been accommodated to the new speed. Okay. Sky Shredder damage from the darts increased by 1. 3 things for the Spectre. The price is 6k more, so the price is higher. But the dart damage is increased by 1, and the bomb damage is increased by 1 as well. So the Spectre costs more now, but it deals more damage. So I think it's pretty worth. But then there is just a buff here for the Flying Fortress. The cost is still insanely high, but now the damage is doubled, and the bomb damage is increased by 2. So yeah, okay. And the same thing goes for the heli. So the patch dart ship has been the cost is increased, but now the rocket damage is increased, and the machine gun attacks faster, 25% faster. And also the Apache Prime, the machine gun is gonna do more damage, and the mob rocket damage is a lot higher by 5. So pretty huge buffs to the heli and the ace so far. So definitely they want people to start using more, maybe the ace, especially like the last upgrade and the first upgrade for the heli, for the ace and the heli respectively. For the mortar, a lot of changes to the explosions radius. So now the 100 blast radius is increased slightly. The big one cost is reduced by 2k. The big one blast radius is increased. The biggest one cost is reduced, and the blast radius of the biggest one now is increased by a big amount. So I'm gonna just check it out now. So this is like an explosion from a 000 mortar. So now the 100 explosion should be bigger. I can really remember how it was before the patch, so I can really see if it's bigger or not. It just says slightly, so it may just be like a little, like maybe 1 unit of radius. But now with the fourth upgrade, now the explosion is bigger. So this explosion, I think it was like what it was for the biggest one before the patch. This explosion radius, and for the biggest one, it's even bigger. It seems equal to me. Wait, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are those equal? I think they're equal, right? So I don't really know why one is like bigger than the other one. Well, I think I need to try. So let's get here more attack speed. Let's spawn here a red balloon and let's see. Okay, so the red balloon was popped right there. And now let's go like a biggest one and let's see where this red balloon is gonna pop. Oh, okay, so despite the fact that the explosions seem identical, actually the damage wait, I need to time it correctly though. Yeah, the damage is slightly bigger. So despite the fact that the explosion seems equal, actually the other layer of damage is bigger. So that's what I think is hugely increased. So okay, I'll take it. Heavy shots now do extra damage to mobs. Bloon Incineration can now damage all balloon types. Before of this patch, the Bloon Incineration couldn't damage DTTs, but now he can. Their price is reduced, and oh, okay, this is interesting. Now creates a wall of fire impact. Oh, okay. So now, actually, the mortar is gonna be a lot more valuable. Yeah, I can already see the wall of fires right there. One. Oh, and he places more than one. Wait, I'm gonna check out how many total. So I'm gonna just change target here. How many at the same time could you have? 4. Okay, so 4 total wall of fires, and I think they stack with each other here, like 1. Then you have like 2, 3, and 4, and then they reset. So now you can do damage not only with the burning, not only with the explosion, but also with the wall of fire. Okay, so this is pretty interesting, I must say. Now you can even like reposition the mortar to place a wall of fire whenever you want to, and then you place like more of them. Okay, so this is interesting. Spike Factory, more damage, more damage, more damage, more damage, and the 105 pierce buff increased from plus 10 to 20. Okay, so that's a buff to the perma spike. That is already one of the towers that is the best for chimps in the advanced maps. Right here, this. So this has been buffed even further. So I don't know if this is great, but there have been a lot of buffs for other towers. So okay. For the village now, the primary towers get more pierce with the upgrade. So from 2 to 4. The ballista is gonna do 200 damage to Muppets and ceramics. Coil arms price reduced. Okay, this is good. So you can afford to upgrade it. And homeland defense now is increased by 5 seconds. So this is a lot. Like say, is 1/3 of the total time. And also the buff power now is increased by 50%. So from 50% to 100. So these are huge buffs to the central path of the village, especially the 4th and the 5th one. So definitely worth now upgrading and getting a homeland defense. And some buffs to Obin as well, so this is nice. more damage to the base, more piercing with the level 2 to the magic monkeys. Okay, and then in level 9, 14, and 19, from 1 of more of damage to 2. So that is an increase from 1, 2, 3, and 4 to actually 2, 4, 6, and 8. So that's actually double the total amount of Obin. So yeah, that's a lot. And then for Captain Churchill, the XP requirements have been reduced, so now he's gonna level up faster. It's pretty much like this. And then also important, the last line. So any towers with cash generating abilities will now start with their ability on maximum cooldown when purchased. Normally, when you get a tower with an activated ability, the ability starts at like 70%, I think it is. So see, when I'm gonna get this, oh wait, sorry. See that it's like 70% of the total cooldown. So I need to wait just a 30%, and then the ability I can use it. But now, for cash generating stuff instead, if I get now the 4th upgrade, yeah, this is maximum cooldown. So you need to wait a lot more to actually be able to get the upgrade. I think this has been made because a lot of people may have I don't know, like exploit the fact of the reduced cooldown. But yeah, that was the patch note, guys. That's everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see ya. Bye bye.